NFC between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Ready? Hey, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready?
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Oh, my, they're faking it on their opening drive. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. Oh, that's a big stop on the fake punt.
Dell now in motion right. On play action, here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Route to the right, route to the right. Route to the right.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone now. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 65 cat. 65 cat.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready. 60 by 6. Ready.
Ward's going to throw it. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
That's good for a Titans
Buffalo
1st
18.
down.
Warriors
1st and 10
17.
at the 49-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Has a big strike to Addison. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here we go.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Titans reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, This quarterback can do some damage as well.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
That's right. Right. At 18. That's right. Right.
From the gun, Stroud. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. At 18. That's right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right. Hey, uno more.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Cut out left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 1st down here.
Tony.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ow, okay. At 18. That's right.
To the air, Stroud. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. At 18. What's up?
Stroud. Looking for an open man. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Ready.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Yes.
Now Ward. Has him running the comeback. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow... and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Okay.
One play in Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
50 Bobcats. 50. Tag. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. And the Texans will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Oh, and
On 1st down, they'll run. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
here we go.
Here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 18. What's up? South.
Now it's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Let's go.
Hand off now from the gun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
18. That's it.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Tony.
They'll run here from the gun. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Headed out right. Throw right side. Dale has it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. They'll take this at the 10. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, Rattler, 8, let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Gunnar Helm with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Victoria, 70. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Going to throw this one. Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Paulo. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Trap 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Pioneer. 19 Lion.
Ward in the pistol. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
19 touch. Here we go. Panther 11. Go.
On fourth down, Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Stroud off the play fake. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Titans have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Titans to the line now, first and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go. Start. Steady.
First down, and they go right back to it. Through the 35. 20. 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. And they'll pitch it out to him. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
And I'm pretty sure it's the book of Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament that there's a time for everything. In the football, there's a time for creativity and a time to keep it simple. And that was not the time to be creative.
Okay, ready?
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Ready, 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 ready. Let go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready, Chandler, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Lone back gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey, stop. 18.
On play action, here's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught him the comeback route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a shot deep here. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Why, Tony. Here we go. Hey, uno. What?
From the gun, Stroud. Brought in. And they pick it up. Still got a chance at a touchdown. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go. Tony.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the jump.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey. Hawk step. Ready.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. They pitch it out to him here. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. 76. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throw here. 3rd down. Dump off, caught by his back. It's a tackle. He's still going. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 6.
Desperation time here. Pass complete. Screenplay. He's got the first and more inside the 25. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Get it. Get it.
Getting ground on 1st and goal. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready, go!
Design quarterback run here. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready?
Touchdown or bust for them here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Set. 19 Charger. Not ready.
They'll try him left side. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Got it. Ready?
Well, might as well go for it here, Brock. They're going to try 4th and goal.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Chop alert. Chop alert. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
4th down. Pass coming. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. It's his running back. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
On the quick, right?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. He's going deep this time. Looking for Collins, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
2. 18 Cardinal. 8.
One final shot here. Set up the screen. It's Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.